Hi, Metaphysical Mama. How is everybody? Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm pulled over just for a few minutes and I figured I would do a quick live, but there's a train track behind me. So if a train appears, I'll just stop talking for a second. So today's my birthday and I was given this like amazing book, Bhagavad Gita. And right as it is. So I was just going to read a little, and just as, like there's a rabbit just running in front of me now. There's been two rabbits, rabbit. Okay, so I opened and I'm in the middle. This is the chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. So I didn't start at the beginning of the actual book here. But I'm going to read what I opened to. So this is Attaining the Supreme. Arjuna inquired, O my Lord, O Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is the Self? What are fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. Purport. In this chapter, Lord Krishna answers different questions from Arjuna, beginning with, what is Brahman? The Lord also explains karma, fruitive activities, devotional service, and yoga principles, and devotional service in its pure form. The Srimad Bhagavatam explains that this, pardon my pronunciations of the words, explains that the supreme absolute truth is known as Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. In addition, the living entity, the individual soul, is also called Brahman. Okay, so the living entity and the soul. So that's kind of like the lower sacral chakras, what's being guided by, again, the solar plexus, which is a different system. It's 3:03 right now, p.m. I was thinking about that earlier this morning too, right? Like the Whore of Babylon, or like the one, it's like they're marked on their forehead. Well, if they're like walking around in between the legs, like, right, like basketball player, I got this crazy vision in my head this morning. So it's like their head is in between the legs, right? Like say the Eve, the under the pyramid, that face is in between, say, the legs of some of our king gods, pharaohs, etc. And so their crown chakra is like connected to the sacral chakra of many men, many men. And some naturally, and then some, right, like are using to other, Aphrodite energy, glamour, etc. Domination spells, confusion, cloudiness, trying to project shit, all that stuff that's going on. So it's just like, yeah. So if I'm in between on the ground, kneeling between, right, the father's legs, I'm going to have something. I'm going to have two nice balls I'm going to have a mark on my forehead, all right? Sorry. 4 minutes and 4 seconds in as I said that. Healthy foundation, nasty ho-ho-hos. Anyhow. Okay, so also like on a real sexuality and spirituality, right? There's a lot that get very confused, right? So it's like they really are intertwined. However, right? It's like however we can all use anything for, nice, or holding on to an expectation, or we're using energy because we're uncomfortable and nervous, and right. So there's a lot of dynamics going on here. So the different reasons, intentions that people use energy, names, words, lots of, right, bitches and other stuff's got, right, using our names, using different names. So that's all gonna get like washed away, right? Put the lime in the coconut and wash it all away. Because it's like, right, it's like with anybody, a friend or anything, it's like I don't ever mind letting somebody borrow my clothes or jewelry or whatever. But right, if then because you wore it now, like whatever happened, good. But then now I'm going to start getting lied to. I'm not going to get it back. You're telling other people it's yours. And now you're starting to talk bad things about me when I'm the one that let you borrow that. So it's right. Stuff like that. Right. Kind of like Cinderella's stepsisters. And that could go for anybody. Anybody can be that, right? We can all be that at times, you know. So all these different feelings, right? Spirit, thoughts and feelings that travel through us and take our minds in different places, or um, you know, different psychological things that have happened. 606, I just said that minutes in. Um, you know, there's a lot of trauma and pain. So again, that's where, right, coming with um, kindness, compassion, and you know, it's like, so knowing that individuals need some help, right? So we want to detach with love and hope, want, and desire for everyone to get what they need, right? To go where they need to go so that their soul and their growth for their soul's journey and their spirit can alchemize appropriately, right? Because it's like, again, if you're using someone else's something, well, now you've just stunted your own growth. If you haven't, it's like it's fun once in a while to dress up or play pretend or, you know, do something daring or, right, like, yeah, whatever. But to do it all the time or do it for the reason because we're uncomfortable and insecure with ourselves, well, now we're not only hurting ourselves and our own self growth, but we're also hurting the people that we're saying we love. That's not really love. That's anxiety, codependency, attachment, right? Alcoholism, right? Because it's an ism, it's a behavior ism. You don't have to drink to have those behaviors. um So let me finish reading a little more of this book. And then also, you know, truly the 12 steps and the 12 traditions in Alcoholics Anonymous book, that's like a secret, right? Everybody meets in the basements. It's unknown, anonymous. I always said, how come we fucking didn't learn this shit like in kindergarten, nursery school, kindergarten? That should be everywhere. Those steps, it's like then you have the basis of how to know what to do with your thoughts and your feelings. See, that's the kind of stuff that's been taken, um and that's really important. That's why there's so many lost wanderers right now, right? All anybody wants is to be accepted and loved. And if people have forced us to do things, or right, snuck in our dreams, or done things to prevent our spiritual growth, or for us to get our spiritual gifts, or they're taking from our spiritual gifts, so they plot and plan to put things up ahead of us. There's so many different things going on right now. So right, so again, everybody's going to get their karma. So if you get, you know, it's like checking your it's like, am I doing it, or am I lashing out at anybody? Am I holding on to an expectation, right? Did I give someone, am I speaking up for myself? Am I creating healthy boundaries best I can, right? While being patient, tolerant, humble, and loving. But at the same time, right, like being aware to like, right, Decepticons and like, right, projected telepathy. And when that feeling comes up, that's like, yeah, yeah, somebody enters the room or says something and it's like, yeah, it's right, nice story, bro, but yeah, right, we're missing some pieces or something ain't quite right there. Right, so trust your instincts, your intuition, and your higher conscious guidance, right? You got to connect with all of these faculties, right? Clear the mental faculties, the emotional body best you can when you're going through a moment of, right, getting lit up, right? Or you're getting your DNA's getting lit up. So you're either getting downloaded, so you might be experiencing like weird stuff, headaches. I know when my sister said she was experiencing headache. I have too lately, very dizzy. So don't forget too, we're getting hit with like this most super geo electromagnetic storm like right now. So that's a corona mass ejections from the sun. So those, it's like, right, panspermia, right? That's like the gods coming down on the crown chakra, right? So you're getting, it's like Mortal Kombat or Matrix, right? The codes are raining down, right? So then, and then they're also the negative energies constantly coming up, and then we're getting stuff from all sides, and then right within. So this is a lot of balancing, a lot of master alchemy. It was just 10 minutes and 44 seconds as I said that. Twin flames. And we know who we are, and our job is to grab this shit and alchemize it, master alchemize it, master alchemize it, master alchemize it, transmute, clear. Takes a lot of patience right here, right where we are right about now. 11:11. So yeah, it's like fire, water, electricity, rabbit. A rabbit just jumped by again, really. That's funny. And literally, right? Squirrel. So yeah, it's a lot of balancing, but no justice is coming. I know if you keep cleaning your right cup from the inside out, right? We gotta clean our cup from the inside out. Same with so people have been using that, right? Bodies, physical bodies, material matter, right? The mother of all demons, though, is matter. Matter. And Mutter's pissed, right? Like the freaking, the divine, yeah, it's the ancestor, that it's like, I know you guys all feel it too. If you're here, it's fucking loud, heavy, and like, it's getting cleared. It's 3:13 p.m. as I'm saying that, and 12 minutes and 12 seconds in right now. So yeah, my heart's beating all like I could feel it, like boom, boom, boom. A lot of anxiety. A lot of beings are, they thought they were so. That's why it's like everybody likes to hit the bell or like dress up and like right, play that part once in a while, of course, but I don't know. It's much nicer. I like relating with everybody. It's a much nicer feeling than feeling above or below, right? I don't know. I mean, it's good to hit those marks, right? It's good to have a goal, a desire, accomplish it, and be like, yeah, right, ding. But I don't want to stay up there. Like I used to love playing King of the Mountain and getting knocked off. I'd be like up there, like with all the boys, and they'd have to knock me off the big snow pile or whatever the hell we were playing on. So I've always been like a tomboy. I've always played with the boys, and protected my girls from the other boys that aren't so nice. you know, um, and then there's the other side where like, yeah, I got my brothers and my boys, and then there's these other ones that like, it's like, I don't know where you came from. You gotta go learn some respect for yourselves. It's like, where'd you come from? There's a rabbit again. Well, we know where they go. Oh, there's two rabbits. Let's see if they do anything. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Am I able to turn my camera? I think I might be able to. No, not like that. Let's see. Yeah. No. I can't flip it, I guess, maybe when I'm in live. They're a little too far out, like to put, but anyhow. But they're there, I promise. Anyhow, let me finish reading this and then, okay, so what is Brahman? The Lord also explains karma, fruitive activities, devotional service, and yoga principles, and devotional service in its pure form. The Srimad Bhagavatam explains the supreme absolute truth, is known as Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. In addition, the living entity The individual soul is also called Brahma. Arjuna also inquires that Atma, which refers to the body, soul, and mind, according to the Vedic dictionary, Atma refers to the mind, soul, body, and senses also. Okay, so mind, soul, which body though? The physical body, the energetic body, the emotional body, the right, which unconscious body, the etheric body, the esoteric body. And you know, when you do something with somebody in physical form, it like shoots up like a projected screen up in the ether. So they're all watching a movie, watching whoever's fucking who and all that other stuff. It's like that pops up like from the pyramid, like if that's like a two beings when you get to, it's like you're seen in the ether that it like a projection screen comes up like in the black, like right into the dark void, as so they see that as like light body, right? So but they know this electromagnetic signatures of the being, so everything is literally marked, known, seen. Here comes the choo-choo. Choo-choo. I don't know how loud that was. 3:17 p.m. Okay. So let's see. Arjuna has addressed the Supreme Lord as Purushotama, Satma, Supreme Person, which means that he was putting these questions not simply to a friend, but to the Supreme Person, knowing him to be the supreme authority, able to give definitive answers. Excuse me. Perdón-moi. It's not my phone, it's my friend's that's in the doctor's. So I'll read one more, I think, unless they flag me to come in. Who's the Lord of sacrifice, and how does he live in the body? O Madhusudana. And how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? So, right, so that's a good question, and I'll read. Ready? They're ready for me. So I will come back and do another reading later. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, keep our movement moving, and thank you for visiting. And love, just keep swimming. It's getting hot, hot, hot.